Debbie, your project, Power Up a Ranger, sounds very interesting. Tell me more about it.
Okay, basically, Power Up Ranger is a project that we actually try to gather funds, where the funds will be used to help these rangers to get their proper gears. Like a lot of these rangers, they need safety boots, they need proper boats, those wooden boats that can go actually into the woods. They also need motorcycles because most of these areas cannot be reached by vehicles, like by four-wheel vehicles. So a lot of these equipment will be used directly by the rangers in the forest, near the ocean, and anywhere they work.
It's pretty dangerous being a ranger, isn't it? And I think a lot of people don't realize how dangerous it can be.
It's a 24/7, 365 days job. When everybody has a holiday on a Saturday and a Sunday, these rangers have to be standby because suddenly if there's a poacher found out coming into the area, they have to go back into the forest and chase after these poachers. If, for example, in the middle of the night you hear giant stomping, that means a wild elephant is coming close by, and all these flying squad or elephant patrol, they have to get up to the elephant and try to get to talking to these elephants because elephant talks to elephants. They use another tame elephant to talk to the wild elephants.
Wow, that's
So
interesting.
all yes,
How
yes.
many rangers protect how large a piece of land?
Well, it varies among locations because, for example, you can see like 10,000 hectares of land, and there's only like five rangers.
That's a lot of work.
Yes, they have to cross the forest, cross the ocean, and there's only four or five of them every single time. They're not armies that you can see like in a battalion of 300 people working at the same time. No, these rangers only work in probably the max is 15 to 20 in one station. So it's a really big job for them. So it's very important that they have enough gears to do their job and they can come home safely to their family so they can wake up the following day and go back.
Get up and do the whole thing all over again the next day.
Exactly.
Is poaching a big problem in Indonesia?
Well, the biggest problem actually is human conflict with these animals because these animals' home is getting smaller and smaller. There's not in terms of size of the forest itself, but in terms of the food inside the forest. So they start looking outside their area. Our rangers are not only on terrestrial, meaning not only on land. We have rangers also in the ocean. Because the biggest poaching is actually turtle eggs. Turtle that can live to 100 years, and they can only lay eggs every 6 years. They're always facing extinction. And remember, of 1,000 eggs, only one egg will actually be mature enough to have other eggs.
Just one.
So, yes. And turtles are amazing because they have to travel from Indonesia to mate, and then they lay their eggs in another place in Indonesia, and they go all the way to California for food and come back. So can you
Wow. All the way to
imagine?
California and back? That's a long
Yes,
trip.
the survival rate of these eggs is very important for the rangers to actually protect the eggs so that not only irresponsible poachers but also other wild animals won't destroy the eggs. So it's not only on land but also on even on the ocean and in the beach. There's the rangers in Indonesia have to work because this is an archipelagic country. Not we don't only have the forest but we also have the marine life.
What kind of animals are the rangers protecting?
The five big species that is being a flag species of WWF Indonesia is the rhinos, elephant, tiger, orangutans, and also turtle. But in theory, they protect almost every single living being inside the forest.
So those are some of the creatures that I think humankind most adores. Elephants and tigers, when you orangutans.
There's a reason why these animals are being adored so much. Did you know that orangutan is 97% DNA the same as us? If you think that you're afraid of getting wet under rain, they would do the same thing. They will take a banana leaf and put it on top of their head and trying to protect their heads from rain. They're just exactly the same as us. Why elephant is so cute? Because you know that elephants' passion, feelings are just like mothers. They will be very connected to their family. So if they lose a member of their family, they would be sobbing or crying for days.
They're very special animals, they really are.
It's impressive what they have to deal with. It's amazing to see their love for the forest and for the animals. It's not like looking at an animal in a zoo. It's different, totally different.
Explain to me how it's different.
Zookeepers actually take care of animals like their pet. It's different. If you see in a zoo, what do you call baby, like cubs, they're going to be fed milk through bottles. That doesn't happen with rangers. You can't be face to face with a tiger. The only time a ranger sees a tiger is when it's caught off guard. So for like tiger rangers, they usually when they're patrolling in the woods, they would use a mask of a human face in their head. Tigers, if a tiger comes suddenly abruptly behind them and see that face, the tiger will back off because
Man, I
you
learned
know.
all sorts of cool things with this job. I gotta tell you, I had no idea about that.
But if they see a mask with a face that does not look afraid to them, then they will back off.
Really neat. That's neat. What about the Rangers' families? Do they spend a lot of time away from their families?
It takes a day or a day two to actually see their family to go home. But for them in Indonesia, you always say when some people ask, "Is it close by?" Yeah, it's only a day walk, a day. It's only a day walk because they do it day to day. For us, a day walk is like, oh my God, how far do I have to go?
Right.
For them, it's normal. So if you ask the ranger themselves, they're gonna say, no, my family lives close by. But if we put that term into our own standards, believe me, that's so far away.
I wish you the best of luck with your crowdfunding campaign, and I think
Okay.
it's a very important thing, obviously protecting our Rangers. So good luck to you.
Thank you. More money, better for the rangers, and they can come home and continue to do their job.